Hello everybody, Slim Kirby here. Welcome back to more of the Super Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough. We have 120 stars, and now we're going to move on to the green star part of the playthrough. What exactly is the green star part of the playthrough? Well, if you noticed very briefly at the end of the last video, a bunch of green stars are now occupying every single galaxy in the game, including the one-off galaxies as well. Our job is to go back through all these levels and find the green stars. You'll find the green stars normally just in the course while you're doing the star missions of the actual galaxy, and you just have to find them and collect them. There's no real major twist to it. You don't get like any new sections of the level. You don't get any new boss fights or anything like that. It's quite literally going through the entire star mission and looking for these green stars. That's pretty much what it is. Whenever you select a green star, it will take you to that specific mission. So don't worry about like having to search every single mission. And it'll always be the normal star missions. It won't be the comet star missions or even the secret star missions. So don't worry about that. Basically, it'll take you to the right part of the level if you select it. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got here. There's 120 green stars, so we're going to have our work cut out for us, because quite literally a lot of planets have 3. There are some planets that only have 2, usually the one-offs. And yeah, that's what we got. So I hope you guys are ready for more star collecting, because we have a bunch of it to do. So I think the way I'm going to handle this is, as you might expect, there will be cutting as I'm collecting all of these green stars. I'm not going to show every single piece of footage, because in some cases we'll have to redo the beginning of the same star mission over and over and over again. But I will cut whenever it's appropriate. If there's like any kind of dead air or anything like that, I'll cut it out and then just move on to the next one. And we'll just kind of play it by ear. I don't really have any major idea of how this is going to go, but I'm just gonna wing it for the most part. And just to kind of show you, basically in terms of what you're looking for, the first one is actually pretty simple. You actually see it if you just walk around here, I believe. Yep, there it is, right there. It's actually up here. So this one in particular, not that hard to get, but there will be some stars that are very trolly in terms of their location. And not only will you have to use your eyes, Lubba even pointed this out during the little preview to what was going to happen here. You can also use your ears to find the stars as well, and in some cases, like I believe this next star mission, you will have to do that, because sometimes the stars won't be in view, but you can use your ears and try to locate them just based on like sound. So those are kind of the things you'll have to use to find all of these green stars. In most cases, like if you just look around, you should be able to find it no problem. There are some stars that I feel like, well, if you just use simple logical deduction, you can find them pretty easily. But like I said, this one right here is actually kind of trolly, and I'll definitely show you how that is the case. But overall, like, yeah, this is pretty much the post-game. In Super Mario Galaxy 1, they basically allowed you to play the entire game again with Luigi as opposed to Mario, which I wasn't super crazy about that. Like, I mean, I think it was a nice idea, because it kind of was, you know, kind of a tribute to the old days when you could use Mario and Luigi in, like, the Lost Levels and, like, other games in general. And, you know, Luigi does control a little bit differently. He has, like, less traction, and he jumps higher. He can also move a little faster. So it made things a little different, but at the same time, you were still essentially playing Galaxy 1 in full all over again, which was the thing I kind of had a problem with that. It was cool, but at the same time, it's like, I just beat this entire game, and they're just kind of asking me to do it again for one really lame bonus galaxy. So I do kind of like the idea they had here, but I'll get into some of the problems I have with it. But basically, hold on. There it is. There's the second one. So yeah, it's like completely out of view. You can kind of hear the stars sparkling a little bit, I guess, which is, I guess, your indication that it's nearby. But yeah, you quite literally have to just kind of jump down here and, well, hope you grab it. I can't... Okay, you can use your camera here, too. That's nice, at the very least. And, like, I missed it. Oh, God, that's definitely a thing. I guess I could have moved my camera a little more. That probably would have been more preferable. Let me go ahead and get back up here again. Sorry about that. I kind of just did something dumb right there, but hey, you know, it was worth showing it off, I guess. Yeah, okay, I wasn't directly in the center like I thought it was. So yeah, this is basically the type of thing you'll have to deal with the green stars. Again, I do like the idea, but there are some problems I do have with it. Which I guess I can kind of get into it now, because I'm not going to have to cut right here. Because the next star, I believe, is in the second star mission of Sky Station, so we'll have a fresh start anyway, and I kind of have an idea where this one is anyway. But yeah, my problems with this method, like, I do like the unique idea. It is kind of cool that, well, okay, they did kind of extend replayability of this game a little bit by giving you something new to do, because, I mean, scavenger hunting is pretty cool. It's kind of a unique aspect. You didn't really have to do any of that in the main part of the game, so I think it works. I definitely think it works. But some of the problems I have is I think it does kind of break the pacing a little bit when you have to, every time you get a star, you have to leave the level and come back in. I think it would be nice if you could actually continue your search. Now, I understand that, like, especially in the case of the last star we just got, that'd mean I'd have to destroy myself, but at the same time, I don't know, it just seems like it makes more sense to, like, once you collect the star, you can keep going and try to look for other ones. I think that's one thing that Super Mario 3D World did right, because the green stars in that game, you could keep going with the level. Like, you could keep going with the level while you got the green stars. Because they were kind of treated as, like, star coins from, like, the new Super Mario Bros. Game. So I guess that's a little different. But, yeah, that was one thing I did appreciate about that game, is that you didn't have to, like, leave after you got every single star. As opposed to this, which is, it does kind of break the pacing a little bit, and I think that just would have been just a better thing to do. That's one thing I think the blue coins of Sunshine have over the green stars here. While I generally like the locations of the green stars better than the blue coins in Sunshine, the blue coins, at least once you got one, you could actually re-enter the level and do it again, which I think was nice to do, so... That is one thing I'll give the blue coins of Sunshine, even though I really hate the blue coins of Sunshine. But yeah, I don't know, I can definitely feel how people think this part of the game is padding. Because, in a way, it is. Like, you're essentially going through every level of the game after you've already gone through every level of the game and just kind of looking for green stars. And, I don't know, it's more content, yes, but it just makes you kind of question, like, why couldn't we get this, like, throughout the game? And, like, if there were green stars, why didn't they introduce them earlier so I could have gotten them all and then finished the game after I got them all? I think that would have maybe been a better way to handle it, as opposed to just, like, beating the game twice, because keep in mind, you have to beat the game to get the special world, and then beat the game again once you get 120 stars. It's just like, okay, I have to beat the game again once I get the green stars, and then I have to beat the game again to get the extra bonus after you've gotten all the green stars. There's a lot of stuff that it just seemed like, okay, now they're just kind of like artificially expanding the replayability for this, and not necessarily in a good way. I don't know, that's just me. That's just me anyway. I mean, I'm sure there's people who don't mind that, and to them, like, more power to them. If they can get past all of that, I mean, I think that's all that what matters. And also, there's the green star right there. I thought it was around here somewhere, and there we go. With that, Sky Station Galaxy is completed. Finally, it's completed for good. I promise it's completed. There's not like another game after this where you have to collect all the red stars or anything like that. No, it's the green stars is it. Once you have all the green stars, a galaxy is complete for good, and you never have to go back into it again unless if you want to do another playthrough of the game. But yeah, that's basically my feeling on the green stars. I like this post-game better than the idea of playing through the same exact game all over again like in Galaxy 1. But at the same time, I don't think that it completely absolves this game. Like, there's obviously problems with that method too. That's just kind of what I'm saying there. But again, to each their own. To each their own. Also, another thing that I should probably explain in regards to this system. If there is a green star, if there are 2 or more green stars in the same star mission, you can get them out of order. So if, like, green star 1 and 2 are in the star mission, the same star mission, you go forward and you find 2, but not 1, you'll still get 2, and then you can go back and look for 1, and you can actually deduce that, okay, green star 1 will be before green star 2. Which I do kind of like that. I'm glad that, like, you're not tied to 1 green star when you actually start the mission. That is nice. That is very nice. But yeah, like, again, just having to, like, restart the mission every single time, it is kind of, gets kind of annoying at times. At times, anyway. But yeah, I'll start cutting footage if it gets to the point where, again, there's kind of dead air and commentary and stuff. Because so far this has not taken as long as I thought it would, but this is also, like, these are also the first few galaxies, too, so that's not really saying a whole lot. I'm sure we'll definitely have longer ones the further we get into the game, for sure. Anyway, if you actually paid attention in the preview, you'll actually see that the first green star was actually right there. So yeah, sometimes you can also use that as like a skill. Just kind of pay attention to the little preview screen. Sometimes they'll actually show you where the green star is, or you can notice it on the corner of your eye or something. But yeah, this is what this playthrough is going to be for a while, because yeah, we have 120 of these to collect. There's a lot of them. Oh man, that's a lot of them. A lot of green stars to collect. Not nearly enough manpower to collect them all. I'll also be switching between Mario and Luigi throughout this as well. I'll do, like, right here, I'll do World 1 with Luigi, I'll do World 2 with Mario, and just kind of keep going. I am going to use Mario, though, for the special world, because Mario didn't get to go to the special world. He was kind of on the bench during that time, so I'll try to use Mario for the special world. But I wanted to use Luigi for a bit, too, because, you know, Luigi was very restricted in the first part of the playthrough, just because with the way that game works, you can't actually use Luigi completely until you beat the game, which is kind of annoying. And then there's just like some levels where you could use Luigi just randomly, which again is kind of weird. Also, may not be a bad idea to collect star bits while you're doing this. Just because, like, especially if you're in the case that I'm in right now, where I actually need to repay Bank Toad with the Starbit loan I took out. I'll need to, at some point, go back and do that, so, you know, may as well collect Starbits while I'm going through this. I need up to, I believe 1,800 is what I borrowed from the Bank Toad. I'm pretty sure it was that many anyway. So yeah, just something you can do while you're collecting everything. So, hold on. I love the music. That is one thing, while I've been going through this, obviously I can't really listen to the music while I'm recording this, unfortunately, otherwise you'll hear, like, you know, double the music in the background and whatnot. But, oh my god, I forgot how amazing the music was in this game. I mean, the original Galaxy 1 soundtrack, probably one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. But, like, the soundtrack for this game is no slouch. There are a lot of, you know, reused songs that were in Galaxy 1. But there's also, like, new songs that are really, really cool. Like, I love the puzzle playing theme. Even though I hated the Galaxy, I loved the desert theme, the one that plays during Slipsand Galaxy. Just a lot of really cool songs and really cool remixes too. There's like a lot of well, there's the Super Mario 64 remix that we heard earlier. There's obviously Super Mario World remixes. Just, oh my god, they did a really good job with the soundtrack in this game, and I'm really satisfied with it. I think they just did a great job with the soundtrack. The orchestral compositions of the Galaxy games, just a truly spectacular creation for the years, I guess you could say. Actually, okay. I don't want to get rid of Yoshi, though. Yoshi's been helpful. Yoshi has been a very helpful dinosaur throughout this playthrough. Also, yeah, I believe, I'm just using the process of elimination here. I have a feeling that the green star is on the final planet of, oh shoot. Of course, I fell down. But anyway, as I was saying, I feel like the final, or the next green star is on the final planet. And then we'll have the third green star appear in the next level, the boss level. Again, maybe if you look carefully enough, you can see it in the preview. Unlike this one, where that wasn't the case. Maybe you'll see it right here, too. I didn't see anything, but it's more than likely here. The downside, though, is if you, like, go too far into the game, you'll have to either, like, finish the normal star mission, or just, you know, save and quit, obviously, which is another kind of annoying aspect. Because then you have to go through the entire level again looking for it. It's annoying. It's tedium. I guess it's not as bad as it could be, but still tedium nonetheless. Yeah, sometimes you'll have to do just stuff and maneuvers like those where you just have to kind of use wall jumps to maybe find it, triple jumps. Again, I kind of showed this, and I should be doing this again. You can also use the first-person camera as well. A lot of different things you can do. You have all the tools you need to find these green stars. You have your eyes, you have your ears, you have the different camera buttons, just a lot of different things you can use. Why do I have a feeling there could be over there? Because remember, when I did this Galaxy initially, like, the first time, I thought there was something over there. Or it could be right there, which... Okay. Well, I know what I have to do now. This is kind of a reference to Mario World, the whole Yoshi suicide jump of... well, I guess it's not really a joke, kind of the meme of, like, people using the Yoshi suicide jump as a way to get to certain secrets or areas without the, using the normal method of doing that. Oh wait, that was Green Star 3. Okay, so you know what that means. There's actually a second one that I missed because I assumed that the third one was actually going to be in the next star mission. So, by that we can logically deduce that the second star is in between the first one and the third one. So, this is going to be my first cut, so I'll cut to when I find it. Okay guys, this is funny. This second green star was actually a lot earlier than I thought it was. And I didn't find it because I wasn't paying attention. In fact, you guys probably saw this when I wasn't paying attention. It's over here on the side. So yeah, that is how kind of trolly it can be though, because sometimes people will just naturally assume, okay, it's going to be in the biggest areas of the particular galaxy. It's going to be all on different planets. No, that one was actually on the same planet that you start on with the first green star. You just have to kind of look in a different area, and sure enough, just by assuming it would be somewhere else, I missed it. So you kind of have to really just do your best to try to find out where all the stars are, I guess is the best way to explain it. But we are going to move on to Spin Dig Galaxy now. Once again, we have 3 green stars. And we're gonna have to see if we can find it. First, we have to activate the spin drill again, which that is not the way to do it. Do I actually have to kill these guys again? Nope. Actually, I might be able to jump on them. Jump on them to get those sweet coins. Oh, here we go. Okay, I was like, wait, okay, where is the spin drill? It was right here the whole time, guys. It was right there. Not even hard to find. Okay, so I kind of know where I'm looking for. I believe it's actually this planet right here. Believe it or not. Yep, I saw it right there. I think you gotta kind of get to a point where you're like on top of the gates, which can be a little awkward to time. But there you go, we're on it, and now all we have to do is somersault up there, and we got it. Okay, so once again, gonna make a cut right here, and I'll see you guys where the second green star is, because I believe it's in the same mission, so I will see you guys then. Okay, so this is the planet you need to be on. It has a checkpoint at the very beginning. I've also died a few times trying to grab this one. This can be actually a little tricky to get. But the green star is actually here. This is where I believe the Luma will come to give you the launch star. You can do a triple jump with Mario, or you can also do the backward somersault with the spin jump and grab it like that. This is where Luigi can actually be really helpful, because he can just kind of grab those really high stars without having to use like wall jumps or triple jumps or anything. So Luigi is definitely a good character to use for these missions just because of that. And because I am still talking, yes, this next star is actually in the next star mission, so I'm going to keep the commentary going. I think this is a good system to do it. I'm going to have like kind of a guide up where it's not going to tell me where exactly the star is, but it'll tell me like what the star mission it is for it. And then I just kind of like go through, get the star. If it was the further star, I'll just cut to where the first star was. If I get the first star, I'll just cut back to like where I left off, and I'll look for the other one. I think that's a good way to do it. I think that'll be a good way to do it. But I believe the star mission for this one's a little later on. It's during the spin dig section, the very heavy spin dig section. So we have a ways to go before we get to that anyway. Also, stupid cosmic clones being annoying. But hey, that's what they do. I can't really blame them for doing their job, I suppose. I can hate them for it, but I can't criticize them for doing wrong when they're doing, unfortunately, everything they're supposed to be doing. Oh. Damn it. Stupid cosmic clones. Oh, this is where I was supposed to go, of course. Or not. Oh, well, actually, no. Okay, I was supposed to go here. Just had to, open that first, I guess. I'm not going to go to that bonus area. I don't really see the reason to. I kind of want to just get in the mode of collecting all of these green stars at this point. Oh, okay. There we go. There's the star we need. So, can I get rid of this drill somehow? Maybe I can do a triple jump. Or can I do maybe a wall jump right here? Okay, this works. Can I please get rid of the drill? Is there any way I can get rid of the drill? 'Cause I don't really want to go down right here, because if I go down, I'll probably miss this section. Okay, I'm just doing that now. Maybe there's a way I can drop it. And then... No, that won't work. In fact, damn it. I should have realized that you'll drop it on being hit by an enemy. That was kind of my bad for... Pain. There's gotta be a way I can get here even with just this. Because, yeah, like, I have a double jump, it's just... I can't get a lot of momentum for it. There we go, okay. I should have known that you could still do that, but my god. Regardless, that's it for Spin Dig Galaxy, so we're done with that. Another galaxy completed, and we're gonna move on to the next one.